For healers, coaches, and anyone seeking a path to personal growth, the challenge isn't usually starting a habit, it's keeping it. Today, we focus on the specific steps required to lock a single action into your routine. We will be using a cycle designed to interrupt the brain's tendency to quit when an action becomes uncomfortable. This cycle turns a single effort into a repeatable system. Start by choosing one specific habit you intend today. This might be a physical stretch, a scheduled run, or reaching out to a client. Identify that one task now. Now, select one person you can contact immediately after you finish. This could be a friend, a mentor, or a community group. Having this name ready is a prerequisite for the next steps. By identifying both the action and the person, you have the logistical requirements in place. This initial preparation is exactly what allows a single attempt to eventually become a consistent part of your day. With your action chosen, visualize yourself beginning that task right now. As you perform the action, slow down your movements. Focus on the specific physical or mental sensations involved. If you are stretching, pay attention to the exact point where the muscle resists. This graph tracks your effort. As you focus, you hit a jagged peak, the friction point where your mind suggests you stop. If you quit, effort drops off. But if you notice that friction and push through, the line stabilizes, training you to overcome resistance. This focused execution is a practical way to manage the mind. By observing the friction, you prevent the brain's energy-saving reflex from ending your session early. Once the task is complete, shift your attention to what happened during the session. Find one specific change that occurred. Perhaps you held a position for 10 seconds longer, or you noticed a new detail in your work. Identify that small shift. When people try to build habits entirely on their own, the failure rate increases. Without external input, it becomes difficult to maintain the importance of the task over time. An isolated effort feels disconnected from your daily life. An interconnected effort, however, uses social feedback to keep the momentum going. Take the name of the person you selected earlier and send them a message. State exactly what you achieved in your session today. This step moves the win from a private thought to an objective fact. By communicating it, you make the progress visible to the outside world. Now wait for the response. When your partner acknowledges your work, the energy you put into the habit returns to you as a social reward. Accept the acknowledgement. Take a moment to recognize you completed what you set out to do. This recognition acts as the reinforcement phase. It signals to your brain that the effort was successful, making it more likely you will repeat the action tomorrow. This leads to a concept called habit stacking. As you see here, the first successful habit forms a stable base on your grid. Because today's habit is now a recognized win, it creates a surface where a second, new habit can snap into place tomorrow. The reinforcement you receive from sharing your progress is what secures the first habit. Once that foundation is firm, you can safely add more layers to your routine. Look back at the cycle you just completed. You prepared, you observed the resistance, you shared the result, and you reinforced the win. By following these steps, you have moved past the initial urge to quit and created a record of your progress. The most important habit you can develop is showing up to run this sequence every day. Consistency in the process leads to consistency in the results. If you are looking for a community that understands this process, join us at iHypnosis Life to share your wins and connect with others. Living your purpose is the result of these small, shared actions. When you stack intentional habits one on top of the other, you create a structure that supports your goals every day.